11 News. Coverage you can count on.
Good afternoon, everyone. A live look from outside the U.S. Steel Tower downtown Pittsburgh, kicking off the holiday season. The Pittsburgh Creche is about to be dedicated right ahead of Night Up Light. So we have a big day and night ahead of us. Thousands of people expected to head downtown for the celebrations.
Yeah, no rain, but temperatures will be dropping. They've already started dropping, and the wind is already picking up. Let's get right over to meteorologist Stephanie Allison for what you can expect as you're heading out.
That's right. So those temperatures are going to continue to drop. It's going to feel like the season as we're going to start to get colder. You can already see on our temperature change map that is already happening. So numbers are dropping. We have the rain moving on out. Here's a live look at Pittsburgh showing you it's just nice out of our tower cam now that the rain is gone. Yes, we have those overcast skies, but those clouds will continue to clear out, so that's going to be fantastic news. We're right in the lower 40s. Those numbers are going to continue to come down this afternoon, and with that wind outside, that's really the main thing right now is the gusty conditions, giving us wind chill values in the lower 30s this afternoon. And there you go, current wind gusts at 18 miles per hour in Washington, 21 in Greensburg, and we're going to continue to see these breezy conditions throughout the afternoon. Those winds will die down in time for light up night tonight, and the rain now pressing out of here, as you can see on Storm Tracker, so that's great news as well. This evening for light up night, expect the 30s, expect colder wind chill values. I'm going to get into that here coming up in a little bit, but at 6 o'clock we'll be at 38 degrees.
We're back live outside the U.S. Steel building where the first event is underway, the dedication of the Pittsburgh Nativity Scene. The Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership is calling tonight the biggest party of the year, and police will be using one of their newer tools as they try to keep everyone safe. They're going to have this Sky Watch tower up to watch the crowds from above. They used a similar device last year during the Kenny Chesney concert. The Sheriff's Department, County Police, and State Police will also be on hand, and the mounted police will be on patrol.
There will be a very visible police presence. There will be a police command center that will be set up by Wood Street, and there will be additional lighting that will be brought in for people to feel safe.
Police say they will have a no-tolerance policy, which includes no disorderly conduct, violence, fighting, or public intoxication, and public drones are also not allowed. If you are taking public transportation to Light Up Night, leave some extra time. Some detours are already in place because of Light Up Night. Channel 11 traffic anchor Tricia Pittman shows you how to get around the road closures.
I want to remind everyone that already many road closures are in place for Light Up Night. So if you're headed downtown this evening, keep in mind portions of Fort Duquesne Boulevard, Penn, Stanwix, Cecil, and the Roberto Clemente Bridge already blocked off since 7 a.m. this morning. Additional closures have been taking place throughout the day, and now even the area of Market Square is blocked off. So navigating your way around downtown by vehicle is going to be very difficult. However, keep in mind at midnight, those roadways will reopen, so they'll be open for Saturday. If you do need the list of complete road closures, you can visit our WPXI News app. Tricia Pittman, Channel 11 News.
All right, thank you, Tricia. And the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra will play several mini concerts tonight at Heinz Hall. Adam Lambert is putting on a show, and of course, there will be fireworks. We have a list of all of the events up now at WPXI.com.
Public safety officials say yesterday's restaurant fire in Market Square will not have an impact on tonight's celebration. You saw it live as it was breaking here yesterday at noon. That fire started at Winghart's restaurant. At one point, flames were coming out of the roof. That fire went to 4 alarms before it was brought under control. One firefighter was treated for heat exhaustion. Fire officials say the restaurant will likely remain closed for months. Developing right now, dental records confirm the body found in the Nevada desert is Jamie Fedden of Bethel Park. She had been missing for more than 2 months. Right now, the suspect, John Chapman, is only charged with kidnapping. He allegedly confessed to police that he killed Fedden. In the next week, Nevada deputies will come to Pennsylvania to work on the process of bringing Chapman to Nevada to face charges there. As of right now, no new charges have been filed. The sheriff said the reason it took so long to ID the body is they first checked Nevada and West Coast databases. They also looked at missing person alerts in Seattle and Arizona.
A new video released by police shows men defacing stairs on Mount Washington, and the tags they left behind are too graphic to show you. Channel 11's Mike Holden joins us live at Pittsburgh Police Headquarters, and Mike, neighbors are really angry about what they saw.
Peggy, the graffiti, as you mentioned, is so graphic we can't even put it on TV, but we talked to a lot of folks in this community. They said they're fired up and furious over finding their cars keyed just like this, as well as graffiti on the steps and the walls of their homes. We know it this afternoon. Our Pittsburgh police right here behind us are on this case and trying to track down those guys from the surveillance footage. Look closely right here. Pittsburgh police want you to watch and share this video. Captured on home surveillance footage, it shows at least 5 men near the steps of this Mount Washington home. Some of them walk down and start spray painting the space, while the others stand on the sidewalk and look out for anyone passing by. Within seconds, they're gone. We returned to Root Street where it all went down. This afternoon, the red and white graffiti is still visible. The words are large, obscene, and graphic. Neighbors told us they're fed up. They're grateful, though. So many people in the community are staying vigilant and sharing footage from their home video systems. They say there is no reason why people are doing this, and it's extremely disrespectful.
The people that are responsible should step up, realize this is a crime. Don't do something like that. You wouldn't want it done to your mother. So please stop in this neighborhood.
I can't say how I feel right now on TV, but nah, it's for what reason, don't know.
And no one could really figure that out as we were asking them how they felt. Meantime, that graffiti has still not been cleaned up. It is still on the steps in that Mount Washington neighborhood. But that's not the end of this story. Coming up on Channel 11 News at 5, we're checking in with Pittsburgh police to ask them if this is a larger scale issue. We've reported in the past about car break-ins, cars getting keyed. Is it the same group that is responsible? We're digging for those answers, so look for the latest starting at 5 o'clock tonight. Reporting live from Pittsburgh Police Headquarters, Mike Holden, Channel 11 News.
All right, thank you, Mike. And new at noon, residents of a Beaver County care home are suing the facility and 2 of its employees for alleged abuse. Channel 11 has been telling you about McGuire Memorial Home since last year. 2 former workers are facing criminal charges for taking nude photos of residents and attacking them. This morning, 4 people who lived at McGuire filed civil suits against both suspects and the care home. The lawsuits claim the abuse caused or contributed to the deaths of 2 residents. We're reaching out to McGuire about the lawsuits, and we will have more for you on Channel 11 News tonight at 5.
A break-in at a popular restaurant. It happened in a busy part of Highland Park. Channel 11's Liz Kilmer joins us with what she's learned new at noon. Liz?
Yeah, Gordon, so if you're familiar with Highland Park, you know this is really Bryant Street here. This is the hub of the neighborhood. And recently, one of the restaurants here, this popular Japanese spot, was robbed, or burglarized, rather, according to police. Now, some neighbors we spoke with, they knew about the burglary reported here at Teppanyaki Kyoto on Bryant Street. Police are still searching for the burglar or burglars days later. This was reported November 12th. And according to officers, the restaurant's back door was found smashed, which we could see was still damaged from the back alley. That's Aubrey Way. Police say the crook cut and stole surveillance equipment and cash. Customers say it's sad.
It's a very welcoming and friendly place. I have been there before, and I always see it's always hopping whenever I go by, and so I hope that the community can rally around them.
And back live here, the restaurant opened about a half hour ago. I did speak with the owner. He didn't want to talk on camera, but he said whoever did this, he has no idea who it is, but they also caused some damage inside. We're going to have more on that coming up at 5. Live in Highland Park, I'm Liz Kilmer, Channel 11 News.
Jerry Sandusky is expected in court today for a resentencing hearing. An appeals court ruled in February that certain rules were not followed during his first sentencing. That's when the former Penn State assistant football coach was ordered to serve 30 to 60 years on his child sexual abuse conviction. The resentencing has already been delayed twice now. Right now, no indication it will be delayed once again.
A Westmoreland County couple is suing 2 local hospitals in connection with the death of their baby, according to our Trib partners. The suit names UPMC McGee Women's Hospital and Excella Westmoreland Hospital. Joni and Samuel Adams claim the hospitals did not address a prenatal condition blamed for their son's death in late 2017. A Woodland Hills teacher was hurt during a student fight. It happened less than a day after the teachers union there told the board they were concerned about violence in school. The superintendent told us the teacher twisted an ankle while students were fighting in the cafeteria. We've been following the issue for the last month. The Pennsylvania State Education Association says they're going to keep pressuring the issue until it's fixed.
Our students and our staff, their safety and their working and their learning conditions are at stake.
Matt Edgold from the State Education Association says bigger class sizes and district reconfiguring may be contributing to the problem.
12 witnesses in 5 days. Now that the impeachment hearings have wrapped up, lawmakers have to look over the evidence and see if there is enough to move forward with articles of impeachment against President Donald Trump. Tracy Potts is on Capitol Hill with what's next.
We are better than that. Adjourned.
Lawmakers are determining where impeachment goes next.
We aren't finished yet.
The House Intelligence Committee will summarize all the testimony and hand it over to the Judiciary Committee to determine if there's enough evidence to charge President Trump and with what.
There's more than enough evidence, which I believe is overwhelming, that he committed impeachable offenses.
Raise your right hand.
The last 2 witnesses corroborated what we've already heard, alleging that President Trump had his personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, directing an effort to exchange aid for an investigation of the Bidens.
You heard President Trump ask Ambassador Sondland, is he going to do the investigation?
Yes, sir.
And that it wasn't Ukraine meddling in the 2016 election.
This is a fictional narrative that has been perpetrated and propagated by the Russian security services themselves.
If the president is impeached, Senate Republicans are already meeting with the White House, planning for a trial that could last as little as 2 weeks. White House aides say President Trump welcomes that.
He wants a trial in the Senate. He wants to be able to bring up witnesses like Adam Schiff, like the whistleblower, like Hunter Biden, like Joe Biden.
Now, everybody's going to have their day in court. Some people aren't going to like that.
It's up to the House whether to vote on impeachment. There's no timeline yet for when that might happen. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
And for now, lawmakers are heading home for Thanksgiving break, where they will hear from the people in their districts.
Say like $140 at the highest, and now it's jumped to like $500.
Water bills skyrocketing in one community. We find out what's behind the steep increases.
New gear for firefighters who face more than just flames. The reason they're getting into body armor.
And the rain shutting off for now. The breeze is up. A look at what you can expect hour by hour for light up night tonight and the weekend. That's coming up.
You're streaming WPXI now, your source for breaking news, weather, and original local shows. Amazing people are having a big impact all over rural America. Small town, big deal. Weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on WPXI. news for breaking news. Now, we've expanded our coverage of breaking news where you live. Our anchor connects you to new information all morning long. Don't miss anything happening in the morning. Watch Channel 11 Morning News. Channel 11 News 11 at 11. 11 minutes of news and weather before the first commercial.
There's always the fear of the unknown, the danger of the unknown.
It's no secret firefighters put their lives on the line every day. It's not just flames that put them in danger. They sometimes have to dodge bullets.
Channel 11's Michelle Chavez has the unusual steps one department in Westmoreland County is taking to keep firefighters safe.
Every time the bell goes off, no matter what the call's for, you just may not come back. There's just so many things that can happen.
It's a thought Joshua Retker has all the time, even now as he and his fire chief head out on the job.
You know, we're doing 200, 250 medical responses a year. We're doing police assists. We're doing walkouts.
When you think of firefighters, you think of this kind of gear, but Jeanette firefighters say it only really protects them about 10% of the time. Now they're getting a new piece of equipment that they say will help them in some of their most dangerous situations. In October, they were the first responders when a man was shot during a football game at McKee Stadium.
I was there, and some of our other firefighters were there initially when it happened, actually watching the game. So in this vest, it's going to have pouches across the front to hold our radio, to hold bleed stop kits, to hold our medical gloves, some of our medical equipment for handling these calls.
And the tactical vests will be bulletproof for entering unknown situations like this one.
Fire department, anybody inside? There's always the fear of the unknown, the danger of the unknown.
And that's why they say it's so important for these smaller fire departments to be equipped with what they need.
You don't know if it's going to be a potential hostage situation, if somebody's set up to try to physically harm the first responders that are first arriving on scene. So you just don't know. And unfortunately, it's sad the way today's world has gotten, but that's just how it is.
Well, the fire chief says the funding came from public donations and the state after a decade of requests. The new gear is expected early next year.
One group is trying to bring holiday cheer to hundreds of kids that are impacted by the city's gun violence. The nonprofit Tree of Hope provides a nice holiday dinner and a toy or two for children in Pittsburgh whose parents have been murdered. This year, the Tree of Hope added 31 new names to the list. That's a total of 402 children.
They're just casualties, and no one thinks about these children. No one cares about them. In fact, most people don't even realize that these children are victims.
They are collecting toys and donations for the 20th annual dinner for the kids. Donations are being taken at the Eastminster Presbyterian Church.
A wrong move sent a car flying in the Hill District. The car ended up on its roof near the corner of Iowa Street and Bryn Mawr Road this morning. We also noticed police with flashlights looking in yards, and they picked up a pile of clothes from the sidewalk there. No one was hurt. A labor leader is criticizing Amazon for using out-of-state workers to build its new facility near Pittsburgh International Airport. Labor Council President Darren Kelly says Amazon is exploiting our region for its own profits. The building is expected to open in about a year. Amazon says it will create close to 800 full-time jobs.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Stephanie Allison. A wet and windy start this morning. Temperatures are dropping. The rain is moving out. So we're going to shut off the rain showers. The breeze stays up this afternoon, and then those winds will come down just in time for a light up night tonight. It will still be a bit breezy, and those numbers coming down, including a little bit of a breeze, is going to give us wind chill values. Very chilly for tonight, so I'm timing that out for you now. Live look out of our tower cam showing you that cloud deck that we have outside right now. That will also start to decrease as we move throughout the second half of your day and into your evening hours. But for right now, we have those overcast skies, temperature at 40, and the winds out of the northwest at about 14. Now, we have gusts much higher than that. But the good news about the wind gusts today is the wet roads and those leaves we have coming down on the wet roads, the wind is helping dry the wet roads up for us right now. So as you can see out of the PennDOT-CAM, the roadways look pretty good downtown, but other spots, I'm going to show you where that rain is moving out. may still have some wet roadways for now until we move into the afternoon hours. So wind gusts up to 18 in Butler right now, Beaver as well in Washington. Higher wind gusts there up in Greensburg at 21, Indiana at 22, and Somerset at 30. So gusty winds right now. Temperatures are falling, so 42 here early afternoon. They're going to continue to come down. You know, yesterday we hit 54. Today dropping, and it's going to get very cold this evening, 35 at 8 o'clock. Our average high is 48, and this weekend we're not going to quite touch that mark a couple of the days. So let's talk about wind speeds for us for this afternoon. So still breezy, very windy. The winds are already starting to improve at this hour, so that's good news. As we move into the evening, look at that, wind speeds at about 6, so much better for light up night. 8 o'clock we're looking at 34, 10 o'clock 33. But with a little bit of a breeze in those cold numbers, here's what it's going to feel like this evening as you're heading out. 31 at 6 o'clock. It will feel like the upper 20s at 8 o'clock. So just bundle up. Make sure you have the kids bundled up. The gloves, the hat, the scarf. You really need everything this evening. 27 overnight, becoming clear. Colder tonight. For the start of your weekend looks like this. So great to get outside early tomorrow morning, even though it will be cold. So noon, early afternoon, no problem. 44. Later in the afternoon, we're going to start to see increasing clouds, and we do have that rain chance coming back to us late afternoon and into your evening hours. So a wet Saturday night ahead for us. 45 is your high tomorrow. This is the weekend, what you can expect. A low pressure system will bring rain showers to our area for your Saturday evening. So right in the late afternoon into your early evening hours before the sun sets, we're going to start to see some rain showers in your forecast there. And a few of those may mix with some snowflakes into early Sunday morning. I'm timing that out hour by hour here coming up in the next half hour. I'm going to show you the locations who could see some snow showers in our weekend forecast and what you can expect through Saturday and Sunday as well.
There's one more step to take before Pennsylvania raises its smoking age, but not everyone is on board. Why some say it's a bad idea.
And flames shoot from the engine of a plane over Los Angeles. The 30 minutes of uncertainty that left passengers shaken and scared.
Hey, Pittsburgh, the holidays are just around the corner. It's okay. We have great deals on great gifts, even for that impossible to shop for person. All you have to do is text WPXI to 65,000 and you'll be the first to know.
want news from where you live?
Watch Channel 11 News at 5.
General Motors is recalling more than 640,000 pickups. GM says hot gas from a high-tech seatbelt can set the carpeting on fire. The recall covers certain 2019 and 2020 Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra 1500 trucks. The company reports 2 fires, but no injuries. Dealers will fix the problem free of charge.
Tense moments for passengers on a United Airlines flight after one of the plane's engines caught fire in flight. This is what people saw from the ground moments after the flight took off from LAX. Passengers say they heard a loud boom, then saw flames shooting from an engine.
The right engine backfired and fire was coming out of it and smoke, and the people around the engine area seating were sort of yelling, panicking, and letting the stewardesses know about what's going on.
Well, the plane's pilot turned that plane around and made a safe landing at LAX, and passengers were given a meal and hotel accommodations while the airline worked to get them on another flight to the Philippines. And check this out, an airport worker, wow, caught 2 lightning bolts on camera hitting very close to a jet in New Zealand. The jet was taxiing at Christchurch Airport Wednesday when that storm moved through.
Well, that's a shame.
Closing time. We're finding out why store after store is closing in a growing part of Butler County.
Changes are here, so the winds will start to die down. We are drying out, but the next round of rain, and who will see some snowflakes mix in this weekend? Those details are coming up next. You're watching Channel 11 News.
News is happening in your neighborhood. Channel 11 News is there.
We're in McCandless, Cranberry, and Butler. We cover news everywhere you live, not just downtown. We're in Aliquippa, Coraopolis, and Moon.
Bringing you stories that impact your town. That's what makes Channel 11 News different.
More local news from more neighborhoods. That's a fact. We're in Bethel Park, South Park, and Mount Lebanon. When you want news from where you live,
watch Channel 11 News.
Johnson and Lisa Sylvester on Channel 11 News, 11 at 11.
A
busy night ahead. It is light up night in Pittsburgh.
But no rain. Temperatures, though, are dropping and wind is picking up. Let's go back to meteorologist Stephanie Allison with what you can expect if you're heading downtown tonight.
Certainly going to have a chill in the air, that's for sure. But, you know, it's going to be good. It's going to be great because it's going to be dry and the winds, as you mentioned, are dying down. So a bit breezy early on this afternoon, but by the time we move into the evening, those winds will continue to decrease. As you can see a live look out of our tower cam right now, cloudy overcast skies. That will also change, so that's great news. We'll start to see decreasing clouds. Right now, 40, those numbers have been coming down all morning long, so look for those temperatures to continue to drop throughout the afternoon. Northwest wind at 14, so as I mentioned, it is breezy, and the breeze stays up for most of the afternoon, but it's improving already, and you can see the radar looking a lot better than this morning. It was a wet and windy morning, and those gusts, yes, we still have wind gusts in the 20s, 21 miles per hour in Greensburg, 22 in Indiana, 18 in Beaver, Butler, and Washington, giving us those wind chill values in the 30s. So it is cold. That air is cold, and we're going to see those numbers, those wind speeds come down. Look at that as we move into your late afternoon and evening hours. So winds will improve for tonight. 38 at 6 o'clock, 34 at 8 o'clock, and 33. But a little bit of a breeze with those cold numbers will make it feel much colder than it actually is. So it'll feel like the upper 20s tonight. A few passing clouds this evening as we clear out. Checking out your wind chill forecast for this evening. You'll need to bundle up tonight and early tomorrow morning. We start the weekend dry, chilly, but I'm tracking the next system that will impact your weekend. I'll let you know when, coming up in a little bit.
It is closing time for the Double Wide Grill in Adams Township. It's just the latest business to close its doors in this strip mall along Route 228. Channel 11's Amy Marcinkowitz was there during what should be a busy lunch hour and didn't see many customers.
The Double Wide Grill, a pretty prominent restaurant sitting next to a very busy roadway, Route 228 in Adams Township, Butler County. But 7 years into selling food and craft beers out of a trailer look-alike restaurant, the owners, two Pittsburgh guys, have decided to call it quits at this location.
Well, that's a shame because, like I said, we're locals and we do come here fairly often.
Managers told me the restaurant isn't getting enough foot traffic, people in the door. It's not just a Double Wide. This strip mall has at least 5 empty storefronts. Walgreens used to be in this huge brick building. The McGinnis sisters occupy this 17,000 square foot space, both anchor stores for this shopping area, both gone. This 3,600 square foot end unit used to be Andora's restaurant. Yes, there are several thriving businesses in here. There's even a brand new client, Anytime Fitness, moving in. Folks we talked to say if you want the shops to succeed, the restaurants to stay, you have to do something about it.
Well, everybody's interested in a new place that opens, but yeah, sometimes it's tough to maintain the clientele.
Well, workers told Amy all is not lost. The Double Wide is shutting down, but they say another restaurant will be open by the same owners.
At least one local university will not take part in a nationwide study on fraternities and sororities. CMU says it already has a group to ensure rules are followed. More than 400 colleges were asked to be a part of the study at Penn State. The goal is to end dangerous behaviors, including hazing and alcohol abuse. The director of the Piazza Center says it's going to be a game changer. The center at Penn State was named after the fraternity pledge who died following an alcohol-fueled hazing event back in 2017. Duquesne, Robert Morris, Pitt, and West Virginia have all agreed to take part in the report that's expected to be released soon.
People in Beaver County are raising concerns about a planned Shale chemical plant. The Shale is building that plant in Potter Township, and neighbors are worried about the plant's effect on their health and safety. They met with company officials last night at an informational meeting in Monaca.
When these mills keep pumping out all this pollution, it does not clear the top of the hill. It stays down here, and we're like living in a tunnel.
Safety, environmental compliance, and reliable operations are our core set of goals at this facility.
The plant is still being built. Shell officials say it will create about 600 full-time jobs.
In the black and gold zone, as the Steelers try to move on, there is still a lot of talk surrounding Myles Garrett's helmet hit on Mason Rudolph. During his appeal hearing yesterday, Garrett said the Steelers quarterback used a racial slur before their fight last Thursday night. The Steelers and Mason Rudolph's attorney denied the allegations, but some of Garrett's teammates still have his back.
He's kind of like carefree type of guy, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he wouldn't lie about nothing like that. So all I'm saying is, bro, if he said it, he said it. And he got what was coming to him. Period. And he should be suspended as well.
It never got to a racial slur. For it to be used in your appeal is just stupid to me. Own up to your mistakes and move on.
The NFL investigated Garrett's claim and found no evidence to support it. The league upheld Garrett's indefinite suspension, but dropped a game for Marquise Pouncey's suspension. He will now miss 2 games.
This afternoon, President Trump is set to meet with the vaping industry executives and public health advocates. He's considering a federal ban on flavored e-cigarettes. Earlier this month, President Trump said his administration was getting ready to announce a ban. A White House spokesperson tells us the policy process continues to move forward, and the meeting will allow the president to hear from all sides. You will soon need to be 21 years old to buy tobacco, cigarettes, and vaping products in Pennsylvania.
That bill just needs to be signed by Governor Wolf. Channel 11's Michelle Newell shows us why even some shops, smoke shops, are on board with the move.
Right now, you can buy tobacco and vaping products in the state of Pennsylvania if you are 18 and up. But Pennsylvania is one step closer to changing that.
I think it's a good idea. I feel like people who are 18, just leave home for the first time and are trying to experiment, and, smoke's not a good thing. My mom had lung cancer.
Legislation just passed to raise the minimum age from 18 to 21 years old in Pennsylvania, but not everyone agrees with it.
You turn 18 and you're an adult, and I think you should have your full list of rights, and I think that kind of restricting that even further is not beneficial to people who are full adults who could be drafted into the military.
Mike Ichimura owns the Tiny Box Vape Shop on Perry Highway. He says the bill won't impact his clients because most of them are over 25.
If you're smoking cigarettes, we believe this is an alternative that can help you quit smoking cigarettes. If you're not smoking, if you're not vaping, at our shop, we would suggest you don't start. There's no real reason to pick up a habit.
That's Michelle Newell reporting that bill is now headed to Governor Tom Wolf's desk, and he has said he will sign it.
People in one local neighborhood tell Target 11 they are choosing between getting groceries or paying their water bills. Find out what's behind the big bills.
And the homework sent home with kids that one mom says is teaching body shaming.
11 News at 5, covering more news happening in Allegheny County.
A school district in Kentucky is looking into a parent's claims that a homework assignment is teaching body shaming. A teacher at an elementary school in southern Kentucky gave students this worksheet. They had to circle the picture that goes with the appropriate word, and a parent got upset when she saw the image of a girl to describe the word fat.
I had to explain to her that it was body shaming. Even if it was a skinny girl, or the example for skinny, I feel like that would still be body shaming that person because some people don't want to be called that.
The mom says she isn't blaming the teachers, but believes the curriculum needs to be checked out.
Lawmakers are launching an investigation into some big-name ticket companies claiming unfair and deceptive practices. The House Energy and Commerce Committee is taking a closer look at Live Nation, StubHub, and Tickets.com. Committee members pointed to high hidden fees and a lack of transparency, putting customers at risk of unfair treatment.
Target 11 looks into water bills tripling in one community.
I want to pay my bills. I want to be able to take care of my kids.
We found out what's behind it and the relief customers should now be seeing.
And I'm tracking the next system that moves in for the weekend, plus an early look at your Thanksgiving Day forecast. That's coming up.
You're streaming WPXI now, your source for original local shows. Spice up your taste buds to your green thumb with tips for your kitchen to yard. Watch Garden Style, weekdays at 3 p.m. right here on WPXI Now. Forecast, now on your screen all the time on Channel 11 News.
It's a very merry MeTV. Get a belly full of laughs with these Thanksgiving-themed comedies.
Sunday starting at 5 on MeTV. Find MeTV on Comcast 190, 207, or 1169, and on these and other providers.
One person even said their bill was $900, and she was an elderly woman. And I was like, oh my God, this must be happening all over Penn Hills.
Well, just imagine your water and sewer bills costing more than your mortgage. That is what's happening to some homeowners in Penn Hills. Target 11 investigator Rick Earl found out what's behind those rising rates.
I used to pay like $140 at the highest, and now it's jumped to like $500 for 3 quarters.
Months after a public meeting to address rising sewage bills in Penn Hills, a lot of residents are still fired up.
Our sewage is outrageous. It's like $350.
During the past couple months, dozens of residents have reached out to Target 11, providing us with copies of their bills, wanting to know why they're so high.
It just keeps climbing, you know, and it's to the point now where a lot of us can't afford it.
Residents like Laura Snavely, whose young daughter's cancer is in remission now, say they've seen their bills double or triple.
I want to pay my bills. I want to be able to take care of my kids. I don't want to live off of everybody else. But when they make it this high, how do you do that?
There is absolutely transparency on where your money goes when you pay your sewage bill.
We took their concerns to the Penn Hills manager, who says they've been open about sewage bills, even hosting a town meeting over the summer. He says the current rates reflect a $64 million upgrade ordered by the federal government 20 years ago after raw sewage was found flowing into the river.
There's a criminal consent decree enacted against Penn Hills. So Penn Hills years ago had to go out and borrow a lot of money all at once to fix its system. Part of what pays for the system now is actually paying debt service on that.
But from 2011 to 2020, the cost will nearly double from $10.99 per 1,000 gallons to $20.04. All of the yearly increases, except for one, are directly related to hikes from Alcosan, the county authority that treats the majority of Penn Hills sewage. According to data obtained by Target 11, Penn Hills only raised rates from 2016 to 2017 by $3.54. But Penn Hills residents also pay a $30 service fee every 3 months for capital improvements. And Andrew says that was just reduced to $25 this year. But residents will see a 67-cent increase from Alcosan. Those rates are the same across the county.
We're not raising the rates. The rates are going up because Alcosan rates are going up.
Andrew says customers can lower their bills by conserving water and checking for leaks. Darlene Boyd did just that.
So I had a plumber come out here and check my my pipes and everything, and he said you don't have a leak.
Despite all of the explanations, Boyd and other residents still have a lot of lingering questions about their rising bills.
It was 25 years ago or more when they said, okay, your water bill's going up because, oh, we were accidentally dumping sewage straight into the river.
Okay, right.
Okay, so that was, and this is only going to last for so long. Well, here we are 25, 30 years later, and our bills are still going up.
Neighbors just started seeing that $5 decrease in their quarterly bills halfway through this year. It amounts to a reduction of about $20 a year. Not a lot, but as one resident told us, every little bit helps.
Your severe weather Team 11 forecast.
Already a big change right now outside. It's cooler, and we're about 5 degrees colder in Washington right now from yesterday at this hour. 10 in Morgantown and also up into the mountains. It's much colder now. Those numbers continue to come down. The good news is the rain is pushed away, so continue to track off to the south and to the east. The cloud cover, notice there's some lighter clouds just there off to the north and to the west. So we are going to notice a brighter afternoon as those clouds continue to decrease to clear skies for us overnight, and a brighter tower cam now. Big change out of the tower cam in the last half hour. It was very overcast, a little bit darker at the noon hour. Now at 12:47, notice it's brighter. This is going to continue to be the trend this afternoon, so we're going to brighten it up, but we're going to cool it down. Notice the roadway is starting to dry out, which is great news because we have those winds. So the winds are drying up the wet roadways, and those numbers are coming down. So we should be dry before those marks really come below freezing for us tonight. We are going to get down into the 20s, so a cold night ahead. Wind chill values currently, it feels like 32, so that air is cold already, and it's going to continue to be that way as we move into the evening hours as well. So temperatures fall down to the mid-30s by 8 o'clock. Our average high is 48. We're not going to touch that mark into tomorrow or Sunday, as we're going to stay on the cooler side. We'll be close, but not quite at that mark as we move into the weekend. So temperatures tonight down to 27 in downtown, but some folks get a lot colder than that, mid-20s in Beaver. So it is going to be cold to start your Saturday morning, but the good news is the first half of Saturday will be dry. We'll have some sunshine early on, then increasing clouds ahead of the next system. That system moves in the second half of your Saturday. So mainly dry for your daytime hours this weekend, but we will see this low pressure system bring some rain to us. This is going to happen late afternoon, and it may be even a little bit cold enough behind it to push in some snowflakes for some. Not for everybody, not a big system for now, but keep checking back in as we move into the weekend. So rain showers start to develop. Storm tracker timestamp there, 4 o'clock on your Saturday. So dry during the day, also sunnier earlier with increasing clouds in the late afternoon. And this pulls in from the south and the west. This takes rain showers over us for your Saturday evening, so if you're headed out to dinner tomorrow night, we're going to have some rain showers for that. You'll need to grab that rain jacket. And a few snowflakes mixed in before it pulls away on Sunday, early in the morning before the sun comes up. Cloudy skies early Sunday, but some colder air ahead of that. As we move into Sunday morning and into Sunday afternoon, we stay below average. Travel, maybe you're headed out of town this week coming up. Good for Monday, good for most of the day on Tuesday. Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, we're going to see some rain, so look for possible travel delays into Wednesday morning. Thanksgiving Day looking great and dry for now. Just an early look. We're looking at mid-40s, coming in slightly below average for Thanksgiving Day. But the good news is we look to stay dry. Taking a look at that forecast here for us. 43 Sunday, so I mentioned colder Sunday. We start very chilly in the upper 30s Sunday. 43, we will have most of the day on Sunday be dry, mix of sun and clouds there for your weekend. And Monday, mix of sun and clouds, warmer, so we're going to warm things up ahead of that system I just talked about that could bring us some travel delays late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, but Thanksgiving looking fantastic.
Channel 11's Jennifer Tomasic met students at Pittsburgh's Wolfslayer School in Bloomfield today for Guest Reader Day. The event is designed to get kids into reading more and develop a love for books.
A new cafe where the owner wants you to cuddle with cats and how it has a charitable purpose as well.
Hey Pittsburgh, I'm Lisa Robertson, and I'm going to be sharing the best gifts for the holidays right here on WPXI. You will not want to miss it. So just text WPXI to 65,000 right now. See you soon.
Channel 11 News at 6.
Followed by NBC Nightly News at 6:30.
The new cat-finated Cat Cafe is open in Greensburg. Visitors can have their coffee while hanging out with some cats, and they're all up for adoption.
All of them have been fully vetted. They have received all their shots, have been spayed and neutered, and there's also a small adoption fee for them if anyone decides to adopt.
There they are. The idea is to increase adoption and educate people about cats who are looking for their forever home.
Well, it helps out a lot. A police officer in Florida pulled over 2 kids on a joyride.
That's a couple speeders right here. What are y'all doing?
Well, the officer in Boynton Beach was patrolling his neighborhood when he came upon the two kids driving a toy Jeep on the street. It just happened to be his children. His little girl told her dad that she knows how to drive. It took off from the scene. Oh, there she goes. Took off from the scene.
Wow, she made a getaway.
No TV for the rest of the week after that move.
That's adorable. That's all for Channel 11 News at noon.
Our next newscast is tonight at 5. Have a great day.
Watch The Wendy Williams Show, weekdays at 11 on Channel 11.
This is Take 5, highlighting Western Pennsylvania's most innovative and successful businesses.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Take 5. I'm Joe Klimchak. An innovative procedure providing fast, safe relief for a common foot problem. That's our focus today as we spotlight St. Clair Orthopedic Associates. And joining me today to talk about it, foot and ankle surgeon Dr. William DeCarbo. Dr. DeCarbo, welcome.
Thank you.
That common foot problem we're talking about today, bunions. First, let's start really basic. What is a bunion, and who's affected by bunions?
So a bunion is a complex three-dimensional deformity caused by an unstable midfoot joint. That allows the bone to rotate out of position on all three cardinal planes, and it